Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Indians are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Marcus Stroman will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Standing in, Dale Tomlinson. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Tulowitzki waits on it. 1 down. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They're hoping to have some things turned around with him leading off. It just seems like something is off at his swing. I don't know if it's timing or he's not picking up the ball. Maybe he just needs a day off. He just doesn't look right.
Now at the plate, Roger Doran. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Now at the plate, Lee Van Dyke. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
The 1-0. Misses down below the knee.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Three and two.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. But that's a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting fourth, first baseman, number 22.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 22. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. He's set. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Doran at third with 2 away. Up and in, and this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
In now for Cleveland, Donnie Larson. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. There is Travis. On to first, and the Tribe are held in check as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Eddie Harris, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
So striding in, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately, winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today. I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Tomlinson. 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it, like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. One out, nobody on. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full. Three-two pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike three. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, number 15. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. A 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Now to the plate, Jake Taylor. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mitchell Friedman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 1-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Taylor rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Willie Mays. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as third best in the American League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Mays is likely going to the All-Star game to represent the AL this year. That's according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in that category.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
Ready with the 1-1. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dale Tomlinson. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Here it comes, 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Friedman on third with two out. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Travis has it. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Larson stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Morales makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Striding into the box, Steve Pearce. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball, 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. There's the knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out with the man at first. Hey! 2-2.
2-2.
Two pitch just missed.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A runner on first with 2 away. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Ready for another chance? Roger Doran. He reached on a single in his first try.
Doran.
Pitch on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
The batter.
Into the box now, Lee Van Dyke. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, number 22.
Striding in once again, number 22. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Standing in now, Donnie Larson, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
3 ball.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
That one's in there, 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And the count will be full. Back up the middle. Travis fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 Indians. Russell Martin now. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in for the Jays, Ezekiel Carrera, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Swing and a ground ball to third. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Carrera, base runner at first with 1 out. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he fouls this one off. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. Line towards center field. Mays is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 15. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 2-1. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Catcher, James Taylor.
In now for Cleveland, Jake Taylor. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. And that one stayed up a little high. Mitchell Friedman will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Once again, a 3-2. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitchell Friedman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Chopped weakly to the left. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Willie Mays.
Stepping into the box, Willie Mays. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner too after that one as we get another look at it here. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
In now, Jose Bautista, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 3-1, and it's fouled away. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Kendrys Morales, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Here's Steve Pearce now. First time up, he went down looking. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The 0-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone up into the second deck. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 3 runs already home here. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Next to bat for Toronto, Russell Martin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. And a changeup right down the middle. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-2 Toronto. Leading off the inning, Dale Tomlinson. As they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Dale Tomlinson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that just misses inside.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Shoots this one over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Stepping in now, Roger Doran. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And there's ball 2 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now a throw over, back in standing. The 3-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. On to third, but he's in safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single, so if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Standing in now, Lee Van Dyke. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. Fielded by Pierce. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Ready once again, number 22 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's a tough take. Four runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Donnie Larson.
Digging in once again, Donnie Larson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Here it comes, 1-0. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Rounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Fouled off. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he takes strike 3 called as Clyde Washington's strike zone may have expanded a bit there, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Tribe lead this one 4-3. Stepping in, Ezekiel Carrera. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, there's a spot that's missed right there. You can see that the catcher was setting up on the outside corner. Pitch ends up in the middle of the plate, and Dero, that usually spells disaster for any pitcher.
Yeah, you see it every night, Dan, on the highlights. Mostly if the pitcher executes, guys are out from the offensive standpoint. They miss over the heart of the plate. This is exactly what happens.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Carrera gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 1-2. In the dirt here. Grounded back up the middle to his right, Larson. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
So stepping in, Josh Donaldson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses, ball 1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
3-1. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Men on third with 2 down. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Bautista brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. To 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Kendrys Morales would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Just got a piece up the line. That's foul, so the battle will continue. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Dominic Leone will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Dominic Leone.
Digging in and looking for more, number 15. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
15.
From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Ready for another shot now. Jake Taylor 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. He's got it barehanded for 1. On to Pierce at first, and it's a double play.
The batter, number 2.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Into the box, Mitchell Friedman, and this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
In now, Willie Mays, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Friedman is off at first with 2 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Oh, and it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Dale Tomlinson. He singled his last time up. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Hendrys Morales. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Morales.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
And a breaking ball stays outside.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Steve Pearce. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
The 2-0 on the way. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. A runner at second, nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Tomlinson has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Stepping into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Larson. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Settling in now, Russell Martin. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Now the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now the 2-0. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. 2 out, nobody on. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Up with it, Taylor. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ryan Tepera is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
At the plate, Roger Doran. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Doran.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. Now the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. There is Travis. On to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away.
Left fielder, Lee Van Dyke.
Coming to the plate now, Lee Van Dyke. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th.
Not your normal put-away pitch. A 2-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
Here comes another 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 22.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, number 22. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Still all square at 4 apiece.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Cleveland, number 45, Chris Schlesinger.
Striding into the box, Ezekiel Carrera. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Carrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Devin Travis, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Mays is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. This game's all tied at 4. Ready for another shot now, Donnie Larson. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. Pierce is there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
How about it? Number 15.
Tie ball game. 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starting pitchers. Striding in once again, number 15. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You can see that he caught too much of the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
Now batting, catcher, Jake
Into the box now, Jake Taylor, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Softly on a line to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
designated hitter, Mitchell Friedman.
Ready once again, Mitchell Friedman. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. The 1-2. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that will give them the lead. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Indians 5, the Jays 4. Sammy Rhodes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Sammy Rhodes.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It was a walk in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. On deck is Jose Bautista. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Bautista. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set, and the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now. The 3-0. 3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hard liner to center field. Mays is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Joe Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Willie Mays, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Missed with a slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Hit back up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Digging in once again, Dale Tomlinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Roger Doran will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Travis towards second. He's got it, and that's the second out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Ready for another chance? Lee Van Dyke. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, number 22. He has no prior history against this pitcher. First pitch on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Working to keep them in the game here. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Indians strand a couple. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Blake Stocker is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Blake Stocker.
Steve Pearce will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Going.
Stepping in for the Jays, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Goins on at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike to count to 2 low now. Grounded back up the middle. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Russell Martin now. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Cleveland Indians came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Chris Schlesinger claims the win out of the pen, his first. Blake Stocker records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.